This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Ford F250 crew cab, Lariat, which is leather, FX4 off-road package, which is the Rancho suspension package installed at the Ford factory. It's a collaboration deal. It has a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's on a clear title. Has 159,000 miles. It was a purchase from a new car dealer here in town. They can't get financing for their people with anything over 100,000 miles, so they sell them. This one, when we got it, clearly needed an EGR done, which of course, if you know anything about EGRs and 6.0s, at some point, probably half of them sometime in their lives need that. So we did the EGR valve and the oil cooler. So it is done. That is a very important thing to know. That is its Achilles. It's got some dents on the lower passenger door and the lower bed side on the passenger side. Other than that, it's a really pretty truck. The person before, previous owner, put a really nice set of tires on it before they traded it in. It looks like very recently they put those tires on. The front tires look like they're probably 95% tread, and the rears look like probably 80%. Right now, other than those dents low on the passenger rear door and on the lower on the bedside, this is a really nice truck, especially now that we've done the EGR. So the mechanical danger is limited quite a bit doing that. That is, every diesel vehicle out there, from Chevy to Dodge to Ford, all have their Achilles heel, and the 6.0, the EGR, is the Achilles. And if you do the EGR valve and the oil cooler, you're safe from that problem. There's your Rancho suspension. That is not aftermarket. That is put on at the Ford factory through Rancho suspension. Anyway, there's your bottom of the door. You could probably get inside that door and push that out. It wouldn't be that big a deal. Whatever they got too close to, they got too close to down here on the bed. This isn't so bad behind the wheel. Most of it's, get down low here so you can get a good look at it. It's kind of interesting when you stand up here, because you know you don't see that lower stuff as much. But I would say because it's below the molding, it's a lot easier to fix because they don't have to blend. If you wanted to fix it, you'd probably be looking at $500 or $600 to fix that. I also see a brand new spare there, which is nice. There's the Rancho suspension on the rear end. They clearly didn't do a whole lot of towing because the rear bumper doesn't have any dings in it. I see a couple little tiny dings here in the tailgate. It's got a Velcroed tonneau cover. Nice little bed liner. It used to have a fifth wheel hitch, so it looks like they took it out. Probably when they traded it in, they took it out. But it's drilled for one. The driver's side of this truck looks like a freaking diamond, man. This thing is really... I guess this truck is nice enough to maybe I would actually take it and get that lower door fixed. I wouldn't let them paint above that molding though, because with that molding there, it's a nice break and won't show the variation as if it were above the door molding. I mean, you could take that to Mako, to your local Mako paint shop, and just do one stage red on the bottom and keep it low, and it would look great if you wanted to. I'm going to start it and let you hear it under the hood and show you all the correct body stamps that you need to see on the fenders and on the core support, so you know nothing's been changed out. Alright, there's your Ford stamp there. That's on the passenger fender. Let's see. Right between my fingers is the Ford stamp on the core support. Let's see. Through my fingers right there is the Ford stamp on the driver core support. There's the Ford stamp on the driver fender. Like I said, the EGR is brand new, as is the oil cooler. Which obviously also means it's got new oil. We have to change the oil when we do that. And we have to change the coolant. So it's got new coolant, new oil cooler, and EGR valve. Let's see, let's walk you around the, make sure everything, let's see. There you go. Gotta take the child lock off the windows to make them work. Or they don't work. Since I just graduated from being a child recently, I can operate this. Seats look great. Carpet looks great. Got a sliding rear window. Let's make sure there's no surprises here in this center console, and there's not. I don't think many people spend much time in the back seat of this car. The windows work great, like no one ever used them. They're really fast. And the back seat looks like no one's ever sat in it. And the carpet looks like no one's feet have been there. So I would say this was used as a front seat only vehicle. Alright. There's that. Seats are great. Seat forward, seat back, whole seat down, whole seat up, rear seat cushion down, rear seat cushion up, front seat cushion up, front seat cushion down. Let's see, there's the light for the, that's on, that's off. Let's see, here's the window, door locks. Boy, it is hot today. Let's see if we have a manual in here or not. It feels kind of light, like there's not a manual in there. Yep, there is. There's a manual. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Okay. Door locks. Door locks. Let's see. Mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Other side. Out, in, up, down. Mirrors work fine. Let's see. That's a heated seat on, that's it off. It's missing a little knob that goes on here. Not that it really matters, but that's back, that's front. Full seat down, full seat up, rear seat cushion up, rear seat cushion down, front seat cushion down, front seat cushion up. That works fine. See, there's a couple little tears here on the outside of the seat right there. A little bit of wear right here. Oh, and the air. Let's get the air conditioning on. Man, it's a swamp. It's monsoon season in Tucson. Whew, that feels good. So it's about 102, and it's probably, I don't know. It's not terrible humidity, but for us it is. It's probably 40 or 50%. Even though you see that sky, no, that's Mexico that way, about 40 miles out that window right over the top of the trucks. Those clouds will become gigantic storms in about 3 hours. It will pour like crazy. All right, radio.
Yes.
That works. We got a set. You got a CD player. Boom. Let's see if this works. Yep. Pedals adjust. Let me see that's the tilt. Let me tilt it down. That works fine. You got cruise. You got to be running to see that. Here's your tow on and off. There's your whole cluster. 159,265 miles. It's been sitting here not moving. I just turned it off to start the video so you could hear me. But it's been running for a long time, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, this heat not moving. And those are your temperatures right there not moving. All right, let me move it forward here so I can test the four-wheel drive. I'm going to put it back into there's 4 low, drive. Drive, reverse, and neutral, and 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Drive, and reverse. Perfect. Alright, so 4 high and 4 low work fine. Into neutral, back to 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. Oh wait, you know what? Let's check this. Forgot about the moonroof. There's your moonroof back and forward. Perfect. Alright, there you go. And this thing works, which is almost never. 98 degrees. I would say that's off by about 5 degrees. Turn the air down here so you can hear me. Blowing nice and cold. All right, if you come to Tucson to drive this home, you got to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you're from Alaska, it's 0. So all you're going to pay is 2% city sales tax plus a $250 dock fee. If you're from Arizona, our state tax rate is 6.1%, so you're going to pay a total of 8.1% tax and a $250 dock fee. So basically just add your state tax rate to 2% and then add $250 dock fee, and that's it if you're going to drive it home. If you're going to pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, nothing else. Once we receive full payment, we'll mail off the title. You'll have your own file online where you can see all the documents we have for it. And that's that. Please make sure, let me try a little bit harder here. Very smooth shifting. And I'm in a 25-mile-an-hour zone, so I'm going to kind of slow down here. Let's see. Please make sure you get a deposit in. Without a deposit, we don't have a deal. Once we have a deposit, your name and a thank you will go over on a banner over the vehicle on our website at wheelk.com. Until then, it's for sale. We agree on prices all day long. Until we have a deposit, it's for sale. Okay? Secondly, this is not a brand new truck. This is a 159,000 mile 04. If you're on eBay and you're super picky and you're not going to realize that things could happen next week that I could never know about or that we could never know about, please stay away. There's a reason that there's value here, and that is that it doesn't have warranty and there's some risk involved. If Ford could, they would have put a 200,000 or 300,000 or a million mile warranty on it, but they know not to because they don't know what's going to happen after a certain number of miles either. We don't know as much as Ford does. They have engineers, they get paid a lot of money for this. There's a reason they don't warranty them anymore. That said, we did do the EGR and the EGR cooler and got an oil change and new coolant. So that is their weakness, and it's been handled. So if you're expecting a brand new truck, it's not. If you're expecting a nice truck, seems like a nice truck to me. Please watch the video, read the ad, know it before you bid, and have a great week and a good weekend.